Hi, my name is Kieran Brady. I'm here today to represent my father, James Jimmy Brady. My father ended up in a Wexford nursing home in August 2020 after he had a massive seizure at home and went to hospital by ambulance. After speaking with the doctors and seeing my father in a completely unresponsive state in the hospital, we agreed to a transfer to the nursing home. After a week there, my father was back in good form again. He was back to himself. We got to see him once a week through the windows by appointment, and we tried to use phones on either side to try and talk to each other. My father had dementia, but he wasn't too bad. He kept asking us, "When are you bringing me home? Why can't you get into me? Have you all forgotten about me?" It was breaking all our hearts not being able to give him a hug or even hold his hand. In 5 months, my mother and myself got inside the home twice. We were still separated by glass screens and we couldn't get near each other. Looking back on it, it was all so cruel. It was like he was a prisoner or something, and we should be grateful to see him once a week. That's the way it felt. I remember then when the government announced they were easing restrictions that Christmas, the meaningful Christmas. I said to myself, this is mad. The virus will spread everywhere, out of control, and get into the nursing homes. And of course it did. My father got it from a staff member, and he was isolated while he was waiting on test results. He would stay in that third floor room alone for almost 3 weeks until he died on the 18th of January 21. I remember I asked when he tested positive, what happens now? I was told they were not taking nursing home residents to the hospital as he wouldn't be looked after because of his other medical ailments, and they would have to do their best they could and hope for the best. I'll never get over the guilt I feel for not fighting to get him into a hospital. I'm still being denied all medical records from the nursing home, as apparently they don't have to provide them to the families. I've lots and lots of questions I want answered, and I've reached out to local and national politicians only to be ignored or fobbed off. It's like the thousands of people who died in all care settings just didn't matter. They're just collateral damage. The government's meaningful Christmas has left a lot of us visiting graveyards. On this very day, 60 years ago, my mother and father got married. And who knows, if my father had got hospital treatment when he needed it most, he might have been here today to celebrate his anniversary.